Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft with John. Okay, so we are in 13W38C. There is a kind of a weird bug with, I think it's with, trees and the bow. Let's see. Yeah. There's a weird bug with that. And I know I'm taking a chance using snapshots on my main world, but it's okay. I made a backup of it for one thing, but I think it'll be alright. I do know there's kind of some generation issues, so we're not going to mess around with traveling too far. But I will admit, go off that way a little bit and find some a new biome. So that's kind of exciting. The reeds, this is the new color for the reeds in default, and I think it's an improvement. They're not neon. And what else? Oh, I've been messing around with the new fishing rod mechanics. You see this is enchanted. It has Unbreaking 2 and Luck of the Sea 1, which means that I have a chance of getting other things. And this right here is the stuff that I've gotten so far from it. 5 fish, a water bottle, leather, and a lily pad. My inventory is full because I was doing some mining before this. So I should go put that stuff away before we start messing around. Badoop. Been trying to keep these things repaired. Named this to make that easier as we add stuff to it. I want to get unbreaking on it, of course. Had I named this the last time you saw it? I don't know. I can't remember. And I named these because they're amazing. Anyway, let me put, oh dear. We are running out of space. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Alright, let's do that. And that. I'm always so disorganized with things. I mean, I try to be good about this stuff, but then I always end up doing something stupid. Let's pop that in there. And let me get rid of some of this cobble, and then we will check out a couple of new things. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, so whoa, get out the door, John. Probably gonna stay away from the nether for now, just because of the snapshot and things being buggy. Here's the new flowers. The roses became poppies and changed their look a bit. I know Vex isn't happy about that. He wants the old red flowers to still exist, since I mean the yellow ones do. But if you want to see new ones, we have to go to a new area. But anyway, this is my my fishing pond. What I did was I made this too deep. It was already here, but made it too deep, and that enables me to, well, when I'm not standing higher than it, to do this. And if you didn't see my preview for the previous snapshot showing the fishing, see there's little pops and bubbles and gurgles, and then you will see movement right there. And ooh, we got something different. We got a salmon, which we can cook and have cooked salmon, so that's pretty awesome. I haven't got one of those yet. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's go have a look at this new biome that I discovered. I'm hopefully not damaging my world. I know they talked about using that 1.6.4 to stabilize generated structures and things. I don't know that I've explored enough to really have to worry about that. I didn't have any village. I don't think it affects the stronghold. I think it was more like witches' huts, villages, temples, and stuff, and I haven't had that in this world that I know of, so I'm not too concerned about it. If something catastrophic happens, I would roll back to my backup save, but I don't think anything bad will happen. Anyway, I think we need to head right over here to check out this new biome. And let's see. I don't think it's this. I feel like the render distance thing is kind of weird in this too, for some reason. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's not that. I think it starts here. Yep, here we go. Weird cut off chunks, which I thought they were gonna fix how that happened, but maybe not. Oh, stupid boat. Alright, come up here and you can see some of the new spruce trees that you can find. Big bulky suckers. Some giant mushrooms mixed in. Let's go over here. Check this out. Yep, there we go. So yeah, this is kind of cool. It's a good source of the spruce wood, of which I've needed plenty on my projects and will continue to because of a medieval theme. The darker wood is definitely the way to go. Gravel beaches are a thing that you'll see sometimes again, just like way back the alpha days, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, some interesting mountain stuff where you get a little bit of snow at the top of them but not all the way down, which I think is an interesting feature. Let's head over this way and you can see, I think right on the other side of this is, if I could get up. Oh goodness. Let's just do this. On the other side of this, I believe, is a swamp. You'll see the spruce trees, the normal kind, in areas like this without snow on them, which is interesting. Yeah, the leaves are messed up in this snapshot. I believe they said that they look the color of the fast graphic leaves or something like that. I can't remember. I was reading the notes. Anyway, this is the swamp now, and you'll see this kind of dotty, broken up ground. That's kind of a new feature, and seems like more lily pads. Generally less. I don't know. It seemed like the splotchiness of the water is better than it was. I don't know. And then these big stone mountains with snow at the top. Very cool feature. And yeah, just more swamp going that way. I think over there is the start of one of those birch forests, which is very cool because if I ever wanted to use birch, it would definitely be a good place to find it. So yeah, we're not gonna explore around too much though, just to be on the safe side. But that gives you a little taste of what's going on, how things are looking. Oh, I can also show you. Boop-a-doop. What am I looking for? Video settings. Now it's by chunks instead of, you know, short, normal, far, whatever. So this is far. You can set your max frame rate. You know, all that good stuff. I'm not sure how this affects things, this filtering and the minimap levels. I'm not really sure about all that just yet. This is where things start to get trippy. My hotbar is changing colors. Okay. Whoa. Holy cow. Yeah, things start to get a little bit weird about now as you cycle through these shader packs that Dinnerbone has added. Ermagerd. And there's some weird sounds that accompany them. This is pretty cool, actually. It's weird, but and really hard to see things, but it's cool. Get some interesting screenshots from it. This one, it looks almost normal, but it's like more vibrant, I guess. I actually kind of like this one. It's like oversaturated or whatever, but it's kind of purty. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that hurts my eyes. Okay, Dinnerbone mode. Everything's upside down. I think, quite frankly, Frank did a challenge with another player where you had to complete tasks in this mode. I would lose my mind. Yeah. That's creepy. And I think you can press F4 to go back to normal mode. Exactly. So yeah, that's this thing, and that's very interesting. I'm gonna head back to home base really quickly, and I will see you over there. Oh, before we do, new flower sighting. Boop, boop. What do we got? Lilac. How about that? Alright, now I really will see you over there. So the bow works normally. It just sometimes acts weird the way it looks or sounds. Okay. I can deal with that. Okay, so we are home. And you might notice I haven't made any building progress or anything like that. Yeah, I know. I got sidetracked with a lot of other projects relating to FTB, multiplayer, lots of things. Plus, I wanted to build the next thing with you guys. I flattened that out so we could together build the blacksmith's little shop thing. So I was kind of holding off on that. Plus, what did this have on it? Unbreaking too. Okay. Plus, then all the snapshot stuff, I've been kind of waiting for that to kind of work out the kinks. Also, for those of you wondering why I haven't done a Season 1 video in a while, you know, I was doing the whole Project Roots thing, going back to my old worlds to sort of cap them off, either by fighting a Wither boss there or completing projects that I left unfinished. I will be getting back to that. I was also waiting for these snapshots to work their way out with all that stuff because I didn't want to take a chance on messing up those worlds, but at the same time I kind of wanted to do some new things there with this stuff. So I've just been kind of holding off on that, but you should see some more of this world now, and like I say, lots of new things as well. For those of you who are disappointed about it only being 1 day a week now, you know, it was for the best because it wasn't getting quite the attention that it used to get. And I think having it just 1 day a week will make those of you who do like it look forward to it that much more. So, yeah, that's where it stands for now. But I am going to try to do some more frequent yet shorter videos on my Minecraft John channel. So keep an eye on that in the near future, especially whenever I can get better internet / better computer and get more videos going more quickly. All right. Yeah, I don't think I really have too much else to talk about. It's going to be a short video, but well, maybe not. But yeah, I basically just wanted to touch on, you know, what this snapshot was all about and why certain things haven't been seen or whatever. That kind of a thing, kind of an update video in a way. And yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, so I think I'll just go ahead and end this here. Thank you for watching Minecraft with John, and I will see you guys next time for more. Oh, one thing I wanted to say, it's really cool with the resource packs is that they stack. So basically, if I do this, then I'm gonna get all the Aetheris Ascended medieval stuff, but for the things that it can't cover, like, you know, the new flowers or whatever stuff that's new, the default's here on this list as well, and it will fill in the gaps. So for example, if I do this, okay, so this is up now. But if we look in here, I've got the lilac, right? This is dirt, just to show you. So it's basically combining default for the things that to cover the things that aren't in the texture pack. And this is something that has been needed for a long time, and I think it's going to be really awesome because you don't really have to worry about updates ruining texture packs unless item IDs change, which I don't think they will. So basically, like the enchanted fishing rod and stuff like that wouldn't necessarily be in that, or the salmon, they're not like invisible things like that used to be with texture packs. If you didn't have the texture, it would just be invisible and it was annoying. You don't have to worry about that, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, so that is pretty much all for this episode. Glitched into block. Stop it. Ugh. Hate when that happens. It's a weird glitch that I've had lately. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time for more. Bye.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is John, J to the O-M. Spend my time playing games and recording them. You might think that it bring me shame, but I got the prettiest chick in the game. Saying my name is John, W-O-L-F-E, last name Wolf, and my pack is right with me. You might try to cut me down, but I got a couple of thousand peeps say I run this town. Word.